Hello everyone, welcome back to this second part of the Ultimate League Season 18 review. And if you haven't seen the first part, I would recommend you to do it first, as that should give you a little bit more of context, and this video would kinda just be a little bit incomplete. Anyways, as we saw in the first half of the season, Shark GT would take two very dominant wins in the first two rounds, but it will be Figueira who would then win the next three races in three very big 1v1 battles for these wins between JT and Figo, and so there was quite a thrilling title fights going on here in this season. And so, with all of this, it will be Charge GT leading the championship by just 3 points now with Figueira. It is actually surprising that he's still in the league, considering that Figo has more wins, but GTS was just slightly more consistent, plus he has more pole positions as well, which does also help. And when it comes to the constructors, it would be SCP still leading the way, but it was more than clear that NSR was coming for them. With Figueira winning races and Flicks starting to have better results, they would become a very powerful duo. So the Italian team had to find a way to counterattack. As we would move on then to round number 6, we will be racing at Ashitaka Lake, a Japanese fictional track made by Eleanor. And as you can see, there were quite a lot of airplanes, so the threat of getting pushed off the track was quite present there. And it's also important to note that this would be Figueira's home track, so he would definitely want to get yet another win, which would make things even more complicated for Shajiti to keep his lead in the championship. And he would deliver in qualifying with taking yet another pole position, and this time he would be 0.45 seconds ahead of second place, as we see Hernani and Figueira tying, and then we would see Flix in P4, followed then by Guzman, then we would got Corvid, Kubo and Fatmi, then both Mayhem Racing drivers would be closing the top 10 with Yoa and Man Bear Goats. So without any further ado, let's then get into the highlights of round number 6.
We will start now, mostly soft changing. Here comes the final light and we are out. Corvid gets stalled, everyone avoids him. Or he gets, but GT defends now the pole. Figo tried to overtake there. He backs up. Flix has been overtaken by Hanandi. Hanandi has dropped one place now. Flix is trying to overtake. Also, GT keeps within that pole. Figueira following now into that corners. This is a really hard section and in fact a really hard track to overtake. Hanandi losing a lot of time with Flix. Now it's Figo and GT starting to fade away and create a gap. You've also seen, Guzman now made a big mistake, now lets him pass. And now Squishy Mamba going into the wall and has been overtaken by his teammate Phantomia and also Kubo. And we have everything spread up. GT and Figo are side by side. Figo goes through and leads the first lap. But GT overtaking the real aggressive on the outside. Figo are side by side. Figueira backs up and prepares for the most technical section. Now here you have a big breaking point. You gotta exit so fast as Figo is doing, as Flix is doing. Maybe both NSRs can overtake GT. Flix decides to back up. Maybe we'll try to overtake on the inside. He doesn't. It's GT now who has the proper line and keeps leading. It's a side by side by the NSRs. They are doing a really good job between teammates. 3 different teams in 7 different places. Wow. Managed to fade away from all that group. Phantom climbed up to P3 but now lost a place. Also with Flix, who's been overtaken. Flix gone wide and keeps overtaking. Oh goodness me.
Trying to make it a 1 versus 2 situation, which we saw a little bit earlier, but yeah, right now we also see Fantme going pretty well now in 3rd place.
UI battle on the first section of the track. Jaruni gets a good center on. Cradle loses 2 places in one corner. How frustrating. And now Blanc with that high ping and trying to send the car. Jaruni gets pushed off. This is a 3-way battle. Oh my goodness. And it seems like Crowder will win this duel. No, he doesn't. It's Blanc. And Blanc starts to fade away. But returning here to the front. Charging Figueira does it into the pits and keeps leading into the pit lane. Everyone is in the pits. Ooh,
Yeah,
but
and
look
the
at that
traffic now.
back. Yeah.
The traffic now will definitely be quite decisive here, with a lot of drivers trying to
Look
pass.
at that, Kubo.
Drivers here, it's going to be chaotic.
Yep, now Phantom and Hernandi has lost a place with Kubo due to the traffic. And Guzman also is being affected by it. He's losing a lot of time with Jaruni and Corrado. Oh, now Squidgy's Corrado. Oh my goodness, now his battle is over. At least for the moment, Jaruni. Because he doesn't need to let him pass. He's a rival in the track. So, it's just unfortunate to the Norwegian driver. We have Char GT and Figueira creating that gap respect to the mass to fire. Let's see, Corby will be into the pits. No, he doesn't. And indeed, Char GT loses a bit of time. Figo side by side on the main straight. Let's see who will back up. Will someone back up? Turn 1, turn 2 on the inside, Figueira. And he keeps that car on the lead as Corvid doesn't seem to go. Let's see if he puts things easy. No, he doesn't.
Ooh,
and he's making Char GT. Yeah, but not that much.
No,
but
he's let him pass.
T side by side, Figueira. Let's see on the inside. Char GT has the inner line. Figueira doesn't put. We aren't.
And yeah, they definitely do have to work together now to try and catch Kubo Hanari, so they could have a chance getting to the podium. In the meantime, we see Figo and JT.
What happened there?
Oh
yeah.
They had a crash into the airpin and they just definitely lost a lot of time there.
Ooh, that's not good. Yeah, but look at side by side turn 1. No one seems to back up.
End up right behind here. Guziman and Menberg goes battle, which could screw him up, as I think Guziman might try to help his teammate, but no, I think he just went into the pits. And yeah, I think he's still gonna come out ahead of Fentme, but now he's gonna have slightly
mistake from GT.
So...
Mistake from GT. See a really big back between. Look at that. Grado, Blanc, Meal, Blad, and Juan fighting for the final spot of the grid, fighting for that P14. It's faster than Char GT, but it's look at mistake from Figo, where Char GT goes through.
Here, so yeah, and also of course there's also the title fight. They are very close to each other, and
look.
And then now we see Flick speeding. And I think he was definitely starting to lose time against Hernandez, yeah, with older tires, but
they are
interesting strategy here from the Latvian.
This would give there he goes, Figo through the inside and into the pits. This would give him I believe the championship lead by a few points, but will be the championship lead. Yeah, Figo exits in front of JT in the pit lane.
5 stints on the hearts. That's pretty standard.
Oh, that was a good send from Char GT, but Figo prepared it for that switchback, and he's going to send it on that corner. He will through the inside, touches a bit the wall, touches a bit the grass, but now he has the outer line. Let's see if Char GT backs up. He does. Vlad and Juan and Crado are the outside of that top 10. Figo are now overtaking Char GT once again on the penultimate corner, but Char GT keeps insisting he wants the lead because he knows it's not actually that easy to overtake in this track, because if you overtake on one corner, they will overtake you then on the following one. So it's just a switchback game. Figure now again, but now we'll see Char GT overtaking here on the hairpin. He's so experienced, so talented, fighting for the Ultimate League title. Both of them trying to be 2 times world champion. It's so hard to fade away. They have a really similar pace. Look at that, 40.
Like this, it's basically a game of musical chair to the end, unless someone makes a mistake and lets the other get away. I think Figo pushed it off the track, but I think he also slowed down, and I think he's giving him the position right now.
Lap 31 of 32. Only 1 lap remaining. 5 bombs, everything. Char GT to the second sector of Ashtika Lake. We still don't know who's gonna win. Char GT is cooking it slowly. Where will he overtake? Will be he side by side. Figo backs up. He shows the nose through the inside of the penultimate corner. Will be Figo. Will GT? I think will be Figo. Will be this from Char GT. This will be photo finish, but the winner is Figo. Wins his own Grand Prix. Figo wins the Japanese Grand Prix. His 4th win in a row. Charge GT second, Hernandez third.
As you could see, we would have yet another big battle between Figueira and Charge GT for the race win, as they just constantly swap positions throughout the entire race after getting away from the rest of the pack. But in the end, it was Figueira who managed to make that crucial overtake on the final lap, as he would then take yet another win, and with that he would get 4 wins in a row. It would be his biggest win streak yet, and if he would win the next round, he would be tying the record set by Nuno II back in Season 8, and if he then won another race, he would then beat that same record. So as you can see from these results, Figueira would then win on his home Grand Prix, with then Charge GT in second place, followed by Hernandi in third, and you would see Flix with the fastest lap in P4, followed by Kubo, then Fatmi, Corvid, Menbergoat, then Guzman, and Joha closing the top 10. Kratos would be the only driver to DNF in this race. Looking then at the driver standings, it would be Figueira for the first time this season, leading the way now with just 1 point ahead of JT, with then Hernandi still in third, and we would see Flix getting a little bit closer to Fatmi, as well as Cordy getting extremely close to his teammate Blank. In the constructors, SCP would still be leading the way, but now Enerstar would be once again much closer, with now LSA still in third, but FGI would be a lot closer. And the main thing now is that Sobel did not make it into the last race and would not do any more races this season, which was quite a huge blow for the red team, and so this gave a huge opportunity for FCR to fight for that third place in the constructors. In the meantime, we would see also RMC and Full Force just 1 point apart in this battle for P5. For round number 7, we would then race at the Wendigo Spa, a fictional circuit made by Kraft, situated in Canada. As we could see, it would be one of the longest tracks in the history of Ultimate League, if not the longest, as we will only have 32 lap race, which was definitely quite incredible to see. As you can see, there were some twisty parts which could provide some accidents on this circuit, and which could definitely concern the drivers. As we can also see, some other big straights that could provide some easy slipstream overtakes. Now, as we come into this round, would Figueira be able to get his 5th win in a row, or would he get the Wendigo's curse? As we look into the qualifying results, Charge GT would yet again deliver another banging lap. This time would be 42 hundredths of a second ahead of Figueira in second place. Then Hernandi would be in third, followed by Yoa, then Flix, Phantomy. Then we would see Kubo just ahead of both Flow Forces with Corvid and Blank, and then Guzman would close the top 10. Also, for the first time since Season 9, we would see Levioso making another UL appearance, as he would be driving for his own team to see if they could keep their top 3 streak in the constructors.
Everyone's ready, and I hope the spectators are also ready here. As you can see, a lot of drivers looking to start on the medium tires. That is a very interesting strategy choice. But here we go, we are racing in Canada. We got JT at the front on the inside, very conveniently managed to keep the lead here. As we see then Figo just following him through in second place. No big drama so far at the front, as we see then Flix already trying to get the move on the South African here for P4 there. But yeah, then we got in Figo trying to take the lead of the races. They go side by side already. The action is already going fast, as we see Yola going off the track there. I think falling the victim there of the big ping. In the meantime, I think Nandi pushes Figo slightly wide, as we see now Kubo up into P4. A good start from him, as we see then Fatmi in third side. But here we go then, JT taking that slipstream. He goes around the outside. Can he take the lead again? And yes, he can. So we can expect these two drivers to just swap positions from start to end today, as soon as they are allowed to. So yeah, as we see here, we've got Fatmi and Kubo. Kubo could be a crucial piece here, as he could potentially try and get past Figo. If JT can take the lead, that could really decide things a lot. As you can see, oh my god, I just saw Kubo and Fatmi going off the track, but it was just a glitch, luckily. But yeah, we got also Yoa trying to find his way ahead, but I think the ping and the huge traffic is definitely not going to be easy. In the meantime, there he goes, the top 2 already getting away with the drivers getting busy with battling for third place. As you can see here, we got Hernandi, Fatmi and Kubo potentially going free wide. Kubo wants to slipstream though as he goes on inside here, but as you can see, Fatmi takes third now. Yoa tries to pick up the scraps here, and he could be a little bit dangerous now as he's completely on free air here, but the others are right next to him, so they might potentially get pushed by him, so they definitely need to be aware of that. As you can see right now, we got Den Hyoa now, I think, definitely in third on his screen. In the meantime, we got Figo and JT side by side once again. They managed to survive there. So yeah, we got Den Hyoa in third place on the soft tires. We see Fatmi with a big mistake there. He's going to fall down behind right now. Routing P7. As he gets also passed by Flix. As you can see, he's going to try and pass him again. In the meantime, we got once again JT and Figo. No big surprises here. It's going to be like this until the end of the race. As we see now Figo going sliding to the grass here. The other driver, I think that would be an interesting solution. As we see now Hernandi first time as he goes now into the pits then. This is what could screw him up a little now with a lot of traffic coming in, but as you can see he goes for the hard tires. So yeah, here we go then. JT and Figo go both into the pits after 6 laps here. And there we go, JT goes for the hards, Figo for the hards, and everyone I think going for the hard tires. There we go then. As you can see, oh my god, they're ghosted here. We got JT and Figo. That could be dangerous on that screen, I believe. But here we go, JT has his inside and he takes the lead once again. As we see Yoa then in third place now. Other tires. Or maybe this could be great if he can actually catch up to the slipstream of Figo and JT actually, because yeah, remember he has a higher ping, so he might already be on that slipstream. There he goes. But yeah, as you see, Guzman not having the best of races now. He goes for the overtake on Tomatoes. So yeah, not much to talk about right now. As you can see, Hernandi and Flix going side by side there. That was some nice action there. So with both JT and Figo taking the hard tires, as you can see, there goes Figo often battle each other. And the thing is that they can always just go for an overtake, as you can see right here. Because yeah, they're both battling for the win, there's no one else around, they can battle as much as they want, but... So yeah, in the meantime, looks like Yo is going into the pits, he's letting every other driver past him. But he might find himself in a little bit of a complicated situation now, as he just simply has older tires and the others are catching up to him. So yeah, he's going to be playing the undercutting game, and it's exactly the same thing. If he goes for the overtake, Figo can always pass him again, and there he goes, and JT with an easy move on inside them, goes into the grass and loses contact to the other driver. And then that's when explosion, and there he goes, this is what I was talking about. As you can see, JT quite close to Figo, but still not getting that slipstream, and now it's going to be a lot of pressure for both of them. He was still 5 seconds behind, but we will see if he has the pace to catch him or not. In the meantime, we see here Kubo going around the outside of Hernandi. But yeah, we also see Dogamer versus Matimar race. So yeah, the hard tire is really just taking the whole strategy monopoly here. As we see, oh my god, Dogamer going for the dive on Matimar per 2 laps, I mean. So yeah, not the best of drives from JT, and an amazing drive from Figo, of course. So yeah, Figo looking to take the win as it stands right now. Let's see if JT can compose himself and fight back and catch him again. That's going to be some crucial laps right now, as we see then Hernandi taking back third place with Flix and Kubo right behind. Flix goes for the inside now. Kubo takes the advantage and he passes Flix now for the P4 then. As we see Yo just watching all of it, and now Flix already goes on the attack here. And there we go, it's a free wide battle, Hernandi gets pushed wide, I believe. Now it's Kubo and Flix side by side for third place here. And there we go, Kubo has the outside. Because yeah, gapping JT is not an easy task these days. But here we go then, Flix on the inside of Hernandi makes another move here as they go free wide, almost there, but I think Kubo thinks better of it. But Hernandi is still gonna go for it, as you can see here. Still side by side, Flix managed to keep the position. Yeah, as you can see, there goes Figo. Going for the undercut here. Oh, he cannot go any longer, I believe. Yeah, there he goes then. And here we go then, final lap of the race. Can JT catch Figo on the final lap or not? The real Figo be able to keep his gap here. And we are getting close to the end. I cannot see what the hell is going on with this recording, because the cars look a little bit twitchy here. But here we go then. I think JT is getting absolutely close here. Figo is starting to struggle. I think those hard tires are hitting the cliff here. So here we go. Can JT catch Figo? I think he can. There we go. He's already right behind him. It's going to be the big battle right now. JT goes into the grass here. That could be controversial. Figo gets away now. Will that be the 5th win in a row for him? I think it will. Here we go then. Figo makes the final lap of the race and he takes the win. And that Winnigold curse will not affect him at all. And he takes 5 wins in a row then with JT in 2nd place, followed then by Flix in 3rd. And once again NSR will be getting points on SCP now as we see Kuba and Hernandi go extremely close to each other.
As you could see, Figueira and Charge managed to run away from the rest of the pack yet again without any big surprise, but however, we did saw Figueira running away from JT, and the British driver could only catch him right on the final lap, as then they have a little bit of an incident there, but Figueira did not get any penalty, and just like that, he managed to get another win, and that would be 5 wins in a row, which would be the first time any driver would be able to do this since Season 8. As you have a look into the race results, then we would see Figueira with the win, with JT then in 2nd place, then we would see Flix completing the podium, then we would get Scuba with Hernandi getting the fastest lap in P5, followed then by Phantomy, and then we would see Joha, Blank, Guzman and Juruni closing the top 10. As you have a look into the standings, we would see then Figueira extending the gap at the front with now 5 points ahead of Charge, as then you would see now Flix overtaking Phantomy for P5, and then we would also see both RMCs battling it out for the final spot in the top 10 in the standings. And when it comes to the constructors, we would see SCP still leading, but NSR would now just be 4.5 points, with then LSA still in 4th with FGR not getting any points on them, as we would then see Full Force overtaking RMC for P5. Now for round number 8 we would have the Australian Grand Prix, which would then happen at the Phillip Island circuit made by Gironi, as it is a real life circuit usually used in the likes of MotoGP and Superbike, so it is mostly used for bike racing, and that was quite noticeable here in this game as the track was a little bit thinner, which could be a little bit dangerous when it comes to side-by-side racing. As you can also see, this track is mostly composed of fast corners, and so one could expect some big pack racing. Also, the rain would be back here today. So, knowing all of this, would Figueira still be able to get his 6th win in a row, or will that be put into an end? And surprise, surprise, it is Charge taking yet another pole position with Figueira in 2nd place, followed then by Hernandi, then Flix in P4. Then we would see Fatmi and Corvid in P6, followed by Manbergout with Kubo. Then Gironi and Yoa would close the top 10. Now, as we came into this race, there was a huge server lag right at the start of the race, which did force the red flag to come out, and then we had another full race restart. So without any further ado, let's then get into the highlights of round number 8.
As you can see, but here we go again. A mix of hards and mediums, but here we go. This is the restart of the race here. Let's see if things go well this time around, as we see now JT and now Fedme up inside some server lag, but not severe this time, so all good. So now as we see now JT trying to take back the lead, we see Manbergoat up into 2nd place. Figon Hernandi goes off into the track there. Oh, Figon Hernandi off the track, and that's a massive crash for both of them, and now they're slowed by the pack here. As he has a lot of ping, when he switched to naming, we see how much distance he's giving on our screen here. In P12, and look at that, now he crashed. Very weird, but either way, we see now Fatmi taking the lead of the race, and looks like the Tomato is retiring due to technical issues here with the FPS. But yeah, right now we see JT going side by side with Fatmi, as we see now Flix right behind, and Figo is recovering here. Luckily for him, he's now into the front group here. So yeah, the recovery, I think the damage is repaired. I'd say now Fatmi off the track there to 3rd place. So nice recovery here from Figo, and this is very, very crucial. Sometimes it's things like that that can make the difference. So yeah, this is why he's won 5 races as well. He's just able to do that. So yeah, but and they seem to be getting away here, and I think Kubo might play a huge role here to try and keep Figo behind, so that he cannot catch the front here. As we see, oh, what happened there? Kubo massively slowed down. And that could be JT's shield gone, and now we got the rain appearing. No one knows what will happen right now. So yeah, let's see, will they stay or not here? Here we go then. Flix, JT, Corvid, they all going to the pits. I think will Figo stay out? Could be possible. We see Kubo and Fatmi risking it. Also Yoha. JT were not taking their sanctions here, so they went into the inters. So yeah, here we go. Hernani, no grip, so this is... The big thing as well is that with these new cars, there's a lot more grip, so I think the decision to stay out is actually very understandable. Now one SKC, oh, the rain is leaving. Fent me already into the hearts. This might be a little bit risky, but as you can see, oh, there we go. There's the race ruined right now. And it's going to be very, very tough luck here for Phantomy. Also, Kuban Hiola battle for second instead of first. It's less points that he loses, so might help him a little bit more here. But yeah, we will see. And on the other hand, he's still very low. As you can see, another server lag there. And that is not great to see now. JT up to second place. Figo will try to fight him back here. Or the previous 2 seasons as well, they have been battling each other directly on track for a race win or a podium. With pretty well better of it right now. But they have caught up to the Australian now. But whoever passes him first might be able to take the win here. There he goes, Figo has done it. Well, he has 5, could be 6 right now, and GT goes off the track there, and I think that was a mistake from him. But yeah, I think they will go into the pits right now. Ooh, this is great for JT now. As Corby decided to stay out, he's going to risk it. But yeah, also Flix doing the same thing here. There we go, JT is going for the hard tires. That is an interesting choice. Look at that, yeah, he's... As you can see now, he makes a mistake here. Ooh, this is really bad for him now. This could really go Figo's way. Times recently. As we see right now, we got Mati Marandon Gamer. This could be a little bit of a spicy battle. We see also Goozy Man. Oh, there he goes. He gets pushed off the track. But they managed to stay on the track, which is what matters here. And now we see Goozy Man on the inside. Oh, some lag happening. He's definitely losing time with it now. In the meantime, we could see the rain shaking up things here. As, yeah, it is going to be cloudy. Some cloudy weather right now. So the drivers will have to look to see if the rain will appear again or not. Because that could really switch things around once again. But yeah, now it's this 3-second gap now. This is really not great. 4 seconds, that's even worse for him. But we will have to wait and see as Corvid goes into the pits. But JT has Flix next to him. Yeah, I do wonder what will JT do right now, as he could be just pitting one more time in this race actually. Although now it's 20 laps to go, so maybe not. Decision that it seems to be costing him a lot, and now Flix goes for the undercut here. Something that could happen. And there he goes, and Figo goes for the move. JT will have to stay behind. Place with JT winning both races, and he would get the title. But yeah, there we go. I think JT is absolutely screwed. And yeah, Flix will be trying to slow him down. And yeah, JT is absolutely done in this race. 6 races without winning. I think it's going to be very, very tough for him. But hopefully we can see him bounce back on the next 2 races here. But to lose the race right now. But yeah, there he goes, and Flix now taking 3rd place once again. And yeah, JT is absolutely done for in this race. I think every single decision that he tried, it was just not working, but might still be able to take 2nd place. Weird thing there, I just saw Corby losing a lot of time. Oh, look at that. So, oh boy, here, I think, yeah, Figo went for his final pit stop. JT will dive up the inside, and he doesn't able to make the move on Corby. He's now in the lead of the race here. Figo will battle him back, but he has to back off here. JT managed to have the inside. And look at that. As Corby goes into the pits here. Figo's race if he just slows him down. But yeah, it was. Oh my god, what happened there? Flicks beating a little bit too late there. Also, I think for the WCC lead, I think we could see NSR taking that lead of the championship. But in the meantime, we see JT and Corvid battling for second place here. But yeah, probably at least Corvid, I'd say, might not want to battle all that much as he's getting away here. And now Casil, Corvid with a big mistake. There he goes, he's going for that move here. Corvid's gonna try to defend it, but Flix does not flinch. Corvid in P4 right now. But we have to see what we see on the spectator camera might not be accurate as well. But here we go then. Figo wins the Australian Grand Prix and he takes down the record for the most wins consecutive in Ultimate League. History has been done today with JT finishing second and Corvid finishing on the podium.
As you could see, that start of the race was extremely chaotic. We saw a few drivers like Fentme and Hernandi falling down behind due to some crashes as well as some bad luck with the rain. As then we would also see Corvid for the first time since round number 2 of season 17. He would get back into the podium right on his home Grand Prix. But I think in the end of the day, what should be said is that Figueira now made history with this race. 6 wins in a row, something that no one thought that it was possible, but Figueira is right here, defying all of the odds. This will without any doubt be one of those records that will stay for a very, very long time. So as we have a look here into the race results, Figueira will then take the win with Charge IT taking second place with the fastest lap, then Corvid would complete the podium, followed then by Flix in P4, then Manberry Goat with a very surprising result here in P5, then we would see Black in P6, followed by Fudme, then Kubo, Nandi and Gironi closing the top 10. We would also see Tomatoes DNFing in this race. Now, as if we have a look into the driver standings, Figueira would then extend his gap in the championship. Now would be 8 points ahead of Charge AT, but however the championship was definitely still not decided with 2 rounds to go. If he would lose the next 2 races to the British driver, he would still lose the championship. And we would also see Manberry Gold climbing up into P11 after that P5 being tied with Gironi and just 1 point behind Matimar. Looking at the constructors, it would be NSR for the first time this season now, leading the way as it would finally overtake SCP for that P1, as then we would see also FCR overtaking LSA for 3rd place, as we also see Flow Force running away from RMC with that Corvid podium, as well as Blanks P6, as then we would also see Mayhem has been definitely been closing on RMC for that P6. Would they be able to still catch them until the end of the championship, or is it a little bit too late right now? As we move then into the penultimate round of the season, we will be racing out the brand new Formula E circuit in Jakarta. This time will be a rear left track made by Gironi as well, just like in the last round. This will be the selected street circuit for this season's calendar. And there were some concerns about the safety of this track, as there would be also some big pack racing as well to be expected, and that happened on the bottom right of the map was probably the biggest concern about this entire track. Now, as this was the penultimate round of the season, it will be very, very decisive when it comes to the title fights between Figueira and Charge AT, as the British driver could not afford to lose any more points against Figueira, as then things would become very, very complicated going into the finale. And surprise, surprise, it is Charge AT starting on pole position yet again, with Flix then starting in 2nd place with Figueira in 3rd, and we would see Nani P4 followed by Fatme, and we would see Corvid, Levioso, Kubo, Gironi, Matimar closing the top 10, and then we would see Blank, Kratosville and Goose making his debut for FCR. So without any further ado, let's then get into the highlights for round number 9.
Okay, let's see now
Yep.
Looks like the mediums might be the tires to go once again.
Yep, some soft, one soft there, and we are the 5th lap and we are out at your corner. Char GT defensive pole. Fleeks tries to get to sleep. Figueroa also is trying to overtake, but it's Fleeks who goes through on the turn 1 and overtakes Figo. Char GT, Figueroa side by side. Phantom trying to join that battle. He backs up, Fleeks, and now trying to defend from Char GT. That's a really good switch back and Char GT into lead once again. This is side by side for us. Phantom is sent it on. Phantom is side by side to the lead. Figo Hernandez. Oh my god, 3-way battle. Cuba now trying to. Oh, Phantom into the wall. Cuba into the wall. And now lost a lot of time. It's Figo now retaking the lead. Char GT chasing Demo LSA.
Oh my god.
Leby's there. 3-way battle. Char GT now loses 2 places in one corner. And Figo now keeps the lap 3 out of 42. There's a long way to go. Look at all these battles. We have the amount of 8 drivers fighting for that lead. Figo are now trying to defend from 3 drivers in a single corner. From P8 up to P3, and he attacks his teammate, and he also overtakes, and he doesn't let him pass left. He's on the back. Oh, and squishes down his teammate, and it's Figo now leading again with Kubo. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And now Phantom now lost a place to Lap to Levioso. Oh, and big stand from Char GT also overtaking Phantom almost there at left. Team owner of LSA now climbs up to 2nd place and tries to go away with Figo with those medium tires. Battle for P5, we have Char GT, we have Fleeks, we got 90 to the inside, Phantom is to the inside, and Fleeks loses 3 places in that turn 13. Oh my god, what a shame. Oh, Char GT make a big mistake. Made a really big mistake.
If you lose a slipstream, it's definitely a race win for Figo.
Flicks into the pits.
Flicks with the undercut.
And over again climbs up to P3, and now we'll see a lot of drivers speeding.
Figo.
There you go.
Of them losing time with each other, while Figo can enjoy some clean air, even if he has older tires, it might not matter as much. This reminds me of season 14, round 3 in Most. The animator did that, and drivers like me, for instance, pitted later, and with all the traffic and all of that, losing a lot of time, it was terrible for me. Well, then even though he had all the tires, he had all the free air, and he just managed to get away.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, it's going to be very crucial now what happens here with Hernandi, if he can stick with him or not, and yeah, that could change a lot actually. This could actually maybe not go that well for Figo here, but yeah, Corby will definitely play a huge part right now, as you can see, a lot of chaos. But yeah, he's going to have to keep his head down, and yeah, for Figo, he's just keep doing on what he's doing now. But yeah, he has older tires, might be slightly worse for him here.
Exactly. Yeah, the one who has lost the most was Kubo, who was fighting for the P2, and now he seems himself stuck in traffic in P9.
The slipstream.
Yep. Oh, Phantom so left the inside.
Happen here.
Oh, Phantom left the inside, and Char GT took that chance side by side on the chicane. Char GT will overtake Figo. Maybe not, maybe yes, side by side. And now side by side, turn 12. Oh, Phantom goes through. What happened to Figo? Lost a lot of time and a lot of power. And now he's Phantom leading. Oh, Char GT smacked into turn 15. Oh, that was good news. And he's now on P4. And he's Figo and leading P3. Oh, and that lets Nanti and Phantom leading, and Nanti goes through into the turn 1. Phantom lost the lead.
Getting away, but now we are actually seeing it in the battle for the lead. So, yeah, really amazing stuff here. And let's see who's gonna win this. A lot of drivers can still win so far. So yeah, look at this. Oh my God, Figo just dropping. Oh no, that was Flicks, I think. But yeah, now GT trying to take the lead. This could really turn things around right now, and they could maybe finally have.
Oh, Phantom to the inside! What a move! And Phantom now takes the lead.
To the lead.
Oh, that was an amazing move here.
Just suddenly stop battling in order to avoid your driver undercut to be that successful.
Ooh, that's a bit of lag. Oh
my God, this changed quite a lot of things. Look at this, JT just getting away from Figo, and this could really change a lot. But I think we are now in the middle of the race. Not sure if
stop. Yeah, there you go. Figo and Fleek stops. That's the move to do. And now let's see, will the NSR emerge? Figo will overtake. Yes, no, with those medium tires. No, only behind Char GT.
And now we can slipstream him and have that advantage. Because even though like the mediums and hard, like you're gaining points as Goozy's in last place today. Also, with Kubo far behind, not being able to provide with that coverage here.
Oh,
There
look
you
at
go,
that,
now
look at that,
Flicks.
look at that. Sorry, Nuno, but look at that. Figure overtook Charge 18 to the inside of now Flix. He's also trying on the final corner 18. That is possible to 1-2 for NSR. And it is. Charge 18 trying to overtake. Oh no, he has to break.
Yeah,
Amazing.
so he's getting quite a lot here. Also JT, and look at Flicks now. Maybe he's trying to break the pack here and just take JT with him. Yeah, there he goes, doing those team tactics.
Yeah, but now Charge
That's
18.
definitely a
Oh
good
my
time to do
goodness.
it.
Oh,
Yeah,
into the
there
wall.
goes.
That's a lot. That will
Team
generate a
tactics
lot of
are
controversy.
obviously legal, but to do it with pushes and stuff there, that can be a different thing. But still,
That
let's
could
see
be a
now.
possible penalty.
Goes now.
He's right there. He's right there. He's on the
Didn't
slip
work
stream.
out for them
And
in the end,
Figo
so
lets
now Femi
Phantom
into the lead.
lose. Yep, he lets
I
him
wouldn't
pass.
mind actually. I wouldn't mind if Figo just slows down and tries to battle JT and just let Fatemi win.
Figo to the pits.
Actually, the NSRs have a much better undercut.
Ooh,
There
undercut,
he goes,
possible
looks like
undercut from
he's going
Phantom.
to
Will he end up? No. Yes. I need some P5.
for, but still, obviously, also doing an amazing season. Look at this now.
Oh! Let's see if Flix can have this slipstream on the main straight. That would help him a lot. But now Charge ET overtakes earlier and goes to the inside of that turn 17. And also will try to overtake Phantom. He will try to overtake Figo after the outside of turn 1. Figo defends right good and Phantom goes through into the inside of turn 1. And that keeps him in the lead with 2 laps remaining. We'll try to do something on the turn 13. Figo through. Figo was wide and got smack into the wall. But the NSRs are a bit back. Let's see Phantom inside. He goes through. Fleek's also trying to go through. And maybe Figo through the inside, through the outside now. And he squishes and into space. We are about to enter the final lap. Fleek sent it, and that's Max Figo, and now it's Max GT, and now it's Max GT. All his chances of podiums are almost reduced to 0, and this lets Phantom with his first potential win. And here it is, 2 podiums, and that will be his first ever win in Ultimate League. Phantom wins the Ultimate League Jakarta Grand Prix. Figo will be second, Flix will be third, and Charge will be fourth.
As you could see, then Phantom would become the newest race winner of Ultimate League, as he managed to take full advantage of that chaotic battle between the NSRs and Charge ET. As then we could see Figueira crucially taking second place with Flix in further, then Charge ET only P4 will be out of the podium for the first time this season, and this would be very crucial for the Portuguese-Japanese driver, as by gaining points against the SCP driver, he would be on a much better position and 1 step closer to his second title. As then we would see Hernandi in P5, followed by Kubo, then Levioso in P7, then Gironi, with finishing P8 with Kratosville P9, then Corvid in P10. As then we would see Matimar taking the fastest lap with Blank, and then Suicide and Good. And as you can see, the drivers were only separated by 31 seconds in this race, one of the closest gaps between first and last place. Looking at the standings, Figueira would yet again extend the gap in the championship. Now he would be 13 points ahead of Charge GT with just 1 round to go. Then Hernandi would be once again in third place, with now Flix climbing up into P4 with Fatima in P5 and Kuba losing 2 places now down in P6. In the meantime, we would also see Corvid getting very close with Guzman for that P7, as the Norwegian driver missed the last race. And also we would see now Gironi taking the last spot in the top 10 in the standings. Looking at the constructors, we would see NSR looking to extend the gap in the championship, then with SCP in second place. Then FCR would get a little bit further from LSA, but still a very close gap with Flow Force still in P5. Now, for the season finale, we would be racing at the fictional circuit of Singosari, yet another Indonesian track, just like in a previous round. Now it would be a fictional circuit made by Eleanor. And as you can see, it was definitely a bit of a skill gap on this circuit, which would only complicate things for Charge GT, as he needed to win the race and hoped that Figueira would not finish in the top 5. In the meantime, in the constructors, there would be a very big fight between FCR and LSA for third place in the constructors, as LSA has been racing since season 1, and in every single season they managed to finish in the top 3 in the constructors, but now that streak was at risk here today. Looking then into the qualifying results, we would see once again Charge AT taking that pole position with Hernani starting in second place. Then on round number 2 we would see both NSR with Figo and Flix, then Corey would start ahead of Kubo, then we would see Manbergold starting ahead of both FCRs with Kuziman and Fatmi, and then Matimar would close the top 10. So without any further ado, let's then have a look into the highlights of this season finale.
But even then, it will be quite a big gamble, but I think he might do what he did in Monaco 2 seasons ago, just basically go for the win.
Absolutely, and the lights are out, and Charge GT defensive ball, and he tries to overtake in the very beginning. We'll have the inside. Figo sends the car to the inside. That's a side by side. Backs up now, loses 2 places. And Corvid also appears there on that corner. Oh, there's a big crash between the Fox and Goose. I see Hernandi overtaking Charge GT, also Flix. Now takes into the lead side by side. Now it's really fast chicane between Hernandi and Charge GT, but now they go away. We have these first 3 pack, and Chaji will also try to overtake there. We see a lot of action really at the back. Where's Figo? Figo's on P5. Figo's in P5. That's not the best start for him. Boy, Chaji T is on the lead, chased by Flix and Nanti. But now Figo will try to overtake in the main straight thanks to Dash Lifton. Chaji T trying not to give the inside to Flix. And good defending from the inside, and now these 5 cars are trying to go away while Figo has to climb one more place to take the title. So far, Joe Gamer made the fastest lap on the first lap. Kubo also stay where he started, and the Fox and Goose climb up I think 2 places respectively.
Oh, this with Kubo right behind Figo, could potentially slow down. Could potentially slow down the Japanese driver if he wants, if he'd be here to allow for his teammate to win the race. But I think that Corvid is somehow being a much better teammate to JT right now. With that big ping, if Corvid loses the slipstream, then there's going to be a huge distance between the top 3 and the rest. But also,
caution here. Corvid lets lag.
Yeah, I personally would hope that both Fatmi and Guziman can put themselves a little bit more at the front, but we will see. Also, Levy's sort of struggling a little bit, but I think he's starting to recover, but yeah.
Oh my god, I've seen Covid lagging several times. I'm not sure if he's able to race. I think we should ask him to TNF. But now, Hernandi make a big mistake, and that's Figo climbing up 1 more place. And now it's in P3. Charge GT tries to go away, and Figo retakes that 2nd place after.
Oh yeah, that's definitely.
Oh, Figo into the grass.
Oh, what happened there?
Figo into the grass.
Down into P5. This is JT winning the title right now.
And Kubo in front.
The fastest lap.
And Kubo in front, and he needs to make a mega job if he wants to help his teammate. Now let's see. He'll give him the inside, but now he'll slip him.
I think he didn't want it to risk it. Someone like trying to undercut him and try to get his slipstream. I think he now because he doesn't seem to be really in traffic. So yeah, he's definitely still very a lot of clean air here, and yeah, that should be able to get a good undercut. But yeah, he does have older tires on these second stints, very likely. But so yeah.
And now everyone to the pits, and Chaji now overtakes all of them. He protected from a really strong undercut in this track. We see Felix and Hernandi fighting for that 2nd spot. Oh, he pushed him somehow with the ghost. Figo into 5th, Phantom into 6th, and Kubo into 7th. All of them with the same tie. Guziman dropped a lot. He's on P10. I don't know what happened there. Kubo was again the place. Do you send the message or? Guziman has the fastest lap, so probably.
Flex going extremely wide there. But yeah, in the meantime, Corvy's dropping off a little bit. Deep went his way, always losing on the final straight, or a lot of the times losing on the final straight.
Well, let's see. Oh, there comes the pit stops. and Hernandi with hard ties, and with slipstream. So I think that time won't be beaten. Hard ties, more hard ties. Figo and Fleeks with hard ties. That's a strong undercut from Hernandi to the NSRs, because, for example, the Nordic Thunder team,
And that allows for other teams to, to climb up to the UL grids and
managing a team, I think. I don't remember which. I think it was Flow Force. I'm not sure.
I think he will. I'm pretty sure he made the announcement. Well, either way, looking at the front, we see that all the top four all competed at the exact same lap, which is, I'll be honest, a little bit boring. That has been lasting since season 1, where they always been in the top 3 in the constructors, but today could be the day where they will no longer finish in the top 3, but according to some rumors, they seem to be creating a strong team for next season. But we will see how will things go once everything becomes official. But yeah, now we see Figo here side by side with Hernandi. I think finally we will see some battling here.
Ooh, that was a really good move from Flix. But now got squished into the grass. Hernandi let him these two guys pass. And I think he just surrendered and he just wants to take his slipstream and prepare it for the final 3 laps. I'm searching for a stat for really interesting. Oh yeah, here it is. For the Drivers' Championship records, yeah. So Figo is now currently with 250 points. So far he would score 25 points, which would get him 202. No, this is a wrong calculation. 275 points. So that would be the third most. The driver who ends up with wins the title with the most points. But you do not hold that top 3. But now I think it will be Figo who will take you that third spot.
Yeah.
Well, it depends. It depends because Hernandi is fighting with his life, and maybe you can hold that top 3. Sadly for Charge GT.
Oh, Fleeks there, pushing Hernandi off.
Yep. As I was saying, this Charge GT has done an amazing race, and especially an amazing season. But sadly, this win can't give him the 2 times world champion of the Ultimate League season 18. And although he wins the Singasari Grand Prix, this guy, this Japanese, will be crowned 2-time world champion. Is Figueroa champion of the world? And Hernandi finally ends up 3rd. Flix will end up 4th.
Shashiti would then take yet another win, which would be his first since round number 2 of his season. It would be quite a dominant win here. However, Figueroa, by finishing in 2nd place, he was able to take his 2nd world title. As then we would see Hernandi finishing in 3rd, followed by Flix, who would take a tied fastest lap with Guzman. As then we would see Kubo in P5, followed by Phantomy, then Corvid, Guzman, Levy, and then Matimar would close the top 10. And as you can see, Figueroa would then be your season 18 world champion, as he would be taking his 2nd world title after winning the title back in season 16. As then JT would be taking 2nd place, followed by Hernandi, and then we would see Flix in P4, followed by Fatmid and Kubo, and then Guzman in P7. Then we would see Wolf Full Forces with Corvid and Blank, and then you would see Matimar completing the top 10. Now, looking into some of the statistics from this season, we would see Figueroa being Jaro with the biggest amount of wins, with 6, with all of them being in a row, which is obviously the brand new record of the biggest win streak. But when it comes to qualifying, it would be a quite different story. It would be Chargity with 8 pole positions out of 10 races. That would definitely be yet another record, and also would be the one with the best quality average of 1.4, while Figueroa's race average would be 1.6. In the meantime, we would see Flix being Tajaro with the biggest amount of fastest laps. We would also see Guzman being the driver with the best plus minus with 18 plus, and then Manbergold would be the driver with the worst plus minus with minus 28. In the end, a total of 9 drivers would be able to show up for all of the 10 races, and a total of 31 drivers have shown up at least once. Lucky Dinati Constructors NSR will get their first ever WCC title with STP taking second place, then FCR would be able to hold off LSA for third place, as then we would see Full Force, despite not getting any points in this final round, it would still be in P5, followed then by RMC in P6, and then you would see Mayhem Racing in Nordic Thunder, and then Lynx Racing in P9. As we see the end of this season, we would also see the end of Nordic Thunder, as the team would be terminated after not getting any active team principal or team owners, which meant that they didn't have exactly any drivers and they were put into administration by the Eura, who then managed the team until the end of this season. But they will be replaced by one of the CL teams, which would be Ricard Auto, as it was seen as the most competent team from the second tier of Ultimate Racing. We also saw a few drivers stepping away from their main seats, such as Flix, Kuziman, as well as Manbergold. However, all three of them do seem to be looking to be back in the future at some point. In the end, all I can say is that this was definitely a very, very interesting season. We saw Char GT and the Figueira providing us with a lot of great action, and hopefully we can see more of that, as well as we could see more drivers battling at the front. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this Ultimate League Season 18 review, and I'll see you in the next time. Goodbye.